I've never been in a gym before I came to Storm, and my son had trained here and he was trying to get bigger to play rugby for the first team at school. I run and I wanted to get faster. I did a marathon in about 3:30 and I just wanted to do a half marathon in under 1:30. I was running loads, not getting any quicker, and I had a chance conversation with one of the guys here at Storm, and they said strength training would really help. So without knowing anything about gyms, I arrived and said, like, if I start to look as though I come to a gym, I'll stop coming. And worked out with Ted, and it's just been like that ever since. So strength training, times have improved. Did 1:28 for the half marathon, did 1:30 for the Great North Run, you know, and love coming. And it's been self-perpetuating, so really enjoyed training here, find it challenging. It's been quite an interesting progression. So from not being able to balance to being able to do sort of one-legged squats and things off benches on one leg and everything else, it's just been great fun. Well, two. When I first came here, I couldn't balance. I would try and do a lunge and fall over with or without a weight. Actually, learning to be able to balance and do things evenly has been a real challenge for me, and one which has been great fun trying to get over. I think the other thing is injury. I managed to injure myself training for a triathlon, and the frustration of not being able to run and swim was really hard, and I found it really difficult, but being able to keep coming to Storm and keep training around the injury so that I stayed fit and strong helped me mentally, in the sense that I felt I was doing something, but also once I was fit again, I was able to pick up my training so much faster, and my running has come back just as quick and really effectively, so that it was a big challenge mentally and physically, but has been well worthwhile. Getting stronger and more balanced has really helped my running, but it helps in lots of other ways. I'd never, I mean, I'm 54 years old. I've never been in a gym before I came here. Arriving here and suddenly knowing that you can pick weights up and that you're strong enough to do things, and you feel so much more active. I think the biggest challenge I've faced, or the biggest problem I've had, is that getting over the mental point of my weight going up. So when I arrived, the first thing I was told is I wasn't eating enough, and trying to eat more is actually quite difficult, and my weight has gone up by a couple of kilos over 3 years. And as a runner, weight's everything. You want to be as light as possible, and getting over that mental block of it being okay to be slightly heavier. I'm actually slightly smaller than when I first arrived here, but I'm also way more, and that's just a change of muscle and fat. Mentally, that's been the biggest challenge. I work with Ted Winter. Ted's excellent. He's got a background in education, strength and conditioning, and it is really focused on the minutiae of lifting and of strength training. You know, he's a wealth of information. He's helped me immensely in all sorts of ways in terms of lifting and getting fitter and doing what I want to do better. He also loves sort of 70s and 80s music and beer, so, you know, the perfect combination for me, because it's all the things I like doing, so he's a great guy to train with.